Now, Matt Porter's here from Matt Porter Web Design, based at Innovation Martlesham on Ad Astral Park. He is our gadget guru. And this week he tells me he has an amazing little gadget. It's called the Transcend Wi-Fi SD Card. It is a very clever way of viewing and sharing photos on your digital camera. James Hazel was very impressed just now I saw you showing him.
He was. It's a very, very clever little device, actually. Most people with digital cameras will be au fait with SD cards.
Yep, you have an SD card in there.
Standard SD cards that go inside most digital cameras, if not all of them.
Yep, and you buy one to, and depending on how many pictures you want, you can have them
based
different
on sizes. Yeah. So in this case, this one is 32 gigabytes, which is pretty big. You get an awful lot of photographs on there, a lot of video as well. It's actually class 10, which is the different speed classes, how quickly it can write pictures to the card, and the class 10 is pretty quick, so you can write HD video at 60 frames per second, something like that. So it's good. It's a good card. What makes it stand out from your standard run-of-the-mill SD card is that it's Wi-Fi enabled. And what that means
is... the chip itself?
It has a Wi-Fi router built into it, which is utterly amazing when you look at it.
Into the little card?
Into the little card, yes.
Okay.
So when you plug it into your camera... assuming your camera is compatible, they have a compatibility list on their website. You put it into your camera, you power it up. After a few seconds, you will notice a Wi-Fi access point pops up. In this case, out of the box, and it's called Wi-Fi SD. Then you have an app on your phone, or you can access it from your PC or Mac, and then you can browse those pictures straight from the camera on your mobile phone.
So no need to plug in cables or leads.
No
or anything.
unplugging or plugging in at all. No, it simply shares it directly from over a Wi-Fi network. So it's as simple as putting it into your camera, like I am doing just now, switching it on. And after a couple of seconds, it will start showing on my phone.
Wow!
So I can then share those pictures. There's two modes. There's one mode which is where you directly connect to it, which you use just for pulling the pictures off onto your phone. The other mode is you can actually get it to connect to your local network at home. If you've got a wireless network at home, you can connect it up to that. Then you don't have to mess about changing network.
So I suppose almost as well, if you were in business and you were out in the field taking photographs, Wi-Fi straight back to the office, and those pictures can be used straight away.
Exactly. It's got a couple of modes on the app. So if we look at the app here, this is the screen where it shows what's actually on the card itself. So this is, at the moment we're just looking at all the pictures that happen to be on the card. There is another mode there which is called shoot and view. So if I then take the camera and I take a picture of you, this is where it should work. It should pop up,
and it has.
There you are,
instantaneously on your phone.
So I can now share that directly with everybody on the internet, on Facebook or wherever else I want to. So there you are.
That's very quick, isn't it?
So it's a very nice function. There's a couple of manufacturers out there that do similar, but this I really think is fantastic. It's amazing. Such a sort of almost like an insignificant little gadget.
It looks no different to the photo card that you would put in the back
It's
of your...
exactly the same size,
camera.
The only difference perhaps is that it gets warmer because obviously it's a wireless one. Obviously, it's a wireless network, and because it's transmitting and receiving, it gets slightly warmer. So you'll notice it's warmer, and the battery life of your camera is going to be lower because it's drawing power in order to function as an access point. Hence, you check online on their website, on Transcend's website, to make sure that you have a compatible camera. It's pretty compatible. To be fair, I've got another camera at home that wasn't on the list. I tried it in that and it worked just the same. So if you've got a digital camera which isn't Wi-Fi enabled, then this would be the perfect thing to have.
Because you can buy cameras that are Wi-Fi enabled.
Lots of cameras now, the higher end ones will have Wi-Fi enabled functions on them, but this means that you can carry on using your trusty camera that you're happy with around about £35.
Not bad then.
Which is not bad considering that if
you'd probably pay 10-15 quid for a decent sized card.
I would suggest you probably pay more for a 32 gig card if you were to go to one of your shops in town.
Right.
So I think it's pretty reasonable amount of money, and the fact that you get that functionality works with Android and iPhone.
Okay, it is the Transcend Wi-Fi SD card. If you want more details, thegadgetman.org.uk is Matt's blog, thegadgetman.org.uk. Matt, thank you very much. From Matt Porter Web Design, you can find him at Innovation Martlesham on Ad Astral Park, and he'll be back next week with more.